Boris Savinkov. How can one describe Boris Viktorovich Savinkov, the Zod of the Russian people? He's been called many things. A Nietzschean type of man, immoral, clever, and cynical. A terrorist of a bygone era. The Knight of Terror, after his own writings. A spineless hedonist, gambler, and womanizer. A vain and hypocritical opportunist, deluded into thinking he's fulfilling some brand of cosmic mission. He's a man of extremes. What he loves to the end. And what he hates just as passionately. All the myths surrounding his person is in no small thanks to his own writings and the fanatic followers he has had the ability to inspire. Born to a well-off middle-class family, young Boris grew up in Warsaw, where his fascination with the revolution began. Path he walked to its logical extreme, through the years of terrorism, war, and finally, all the way to the Kremlin. He has successfully remade himself from a revolutionary terrorist to an ideologue, leader of the Northern Volunteer Army, and by the end of the Civil War, he followed him into the Union for Defense of Motherland and Freedom, an organization dedicated solely to Russia's messianic fate, to restore it with blood, no matter the cost. To his followers, he's a man to spark inspiration and adoration, promising a vision of a third Russia that no other politician in Russia dared to promise. Around this vision of an entirely new form of nation, the ideology of national narodism was founded on the same principles of those of Savinkov: the heroic death and the beauty of a new dawn after the darkness. Boris Savinkov, the Vozd, Supreme Commander, Knight of Terror, hero of the Northern Ice March, herald of Third Russia, patriarch of Svobodism, and now the horseman of the apocalypse. Paris against Moscow. The world knew Europe slept uneasily after the German defeat. The victory by the Third Internationale over the colonial empires in Africa and Central Europe. Only Russia could stand in the way of syndicalist world domination. Now the Russian and French ideological systems, forged from the ashes of defeat by Germany, will clash in a struggle for world order so bloody seems like to put the Second Weltkrieg to shame. Beyond the front lines, citizens of warring powers are in danger like never before, with the advent of aerial death machines that threaten to obliterate whole cities within hours of declarations of war. As both sides mobilize, a few remnants of the pre-war peace wonder, will Europe ever rest? It's the final struggle. So, the third angel appeared. We were smart to put our forces where we put them, I think. I still have no idea why I can't trigger releasing the Japanese, or releasing Japan. It's kind of annoying, actually. But I probably want to plot a schema where I actually attack here. Wouldn't that be nice? I really probably want to transition you guys to modern armor. We have the resources to do it. I'm going to also transition my one heavy artillery piece. You are going to be put in with this army. My now extremely weakened forces will be drawn back to Pyongyang to regroup. And we're going to slow the game down. We need to make a prototype decision. For helicopters, speed, armor, or safety. I think armor is our best interest. The war is going the way it's going. It's going a certain way. I can probably deploy more air forces now, though not many more. Well, actually, maybe a bunch. The fighters and the close air support. Close air support. Hop on in. Fighters. Hop on in. Naval bombers. We will wait on. I wonder about attacking here. I think it's probably something I want to wait for. Operation Archangel. This morning, Europe awoke to the sounds of tanks rolling and bombs flying as the Zod of the Russian state, Boris Savinkov, declared total war. Not against any state in particular, but a godless communist materialism for the liberation of the human soul. Russia and its allies began a mechanized offensive against the Third International and promised to use any means necessary to destroy socialism worldwide. Paris and London have already mobilized their forces, while the rest of the international community are scrambling to come up with an official response. Regardless of which side emerges victorious, Europe will be bathed in blood for the first time in the century. Arise, proletarian! Strike down the Svobodnik madman. Fun. Yeah, man. We're in it in a real way. Yeah, the situation in Europe is manifesting itself in a real way. Where are my boats? Where is my supersuit? And we're boating it up. I don't need to worry about what's going on in China. I just need to hold Korea for now. And I'm a little bit not super interested in attacking when my tanks are not yet fully prepared for tanking. Maybe we speed things up a little. I don't know why I'm trying to click through all these, but I'm choosing to. Okay, who is Russia even at war with? Well, they also declared war on Cameroon and the Bangui Republic. So just literally declare war on everyone who is a syndicalist. Like, anyone who is syndicalist, welcome to war. Ooh, that's chugging. We're finally reaching that point. We're finally reaching the chug zone. Let's see. Oh, what was this do? Reduces planning. Increases max entrenchment. Maybe we want that. We might want defense in depth. More entrenchment's probably pretty good, right? Oh yeah, the Suriname situation. Yeah, I think we'll be okay. Have I called, like, everyone to this war? That's so funny. Oh, yeah, all of these, unaffiliated syndicalist countries are involved. I lost 12 guys, maybe when I lost a boat or something. Yep, apparently there were 12 guys on that submarine. Senegambia. Alright, we are now powered up and ready to go. We have tank divisions. We have intelligence. We could actually really use some radar here. Maybe just one. Maybe just one. Yikers. On a bikers. It's a really destroyed Japan. Now, where do we want to deploy our forces? I think we probably want to deploy them maybe to knock out Vladivostok. That seems like maybe that might be a good use for our time. What does the enemy railroad situation look like? If we strike Harbin... Okay. If we strike Vladivostok, Harbin, and Kihar, then we'll have completely cut off the Russians in who are in China from any resupply. So I think we probably start by striking Vladivostok, where the enemy defenses are pretty freaking weak. Anyways. Where's my navy? Here's my navy. Get these... Why are there submarines? Get out of here. You guys should be repairing, which you are. Great. Oh, I can get a bonus thingy. I can get a medal. Where is the button for that? Where is the button for that? Who knows? Not design. Ooh! Pride of the Fleet. That's a feature of this game. I forgot it existed. Armored Signal Company. We got it. Find something to do. Rangers, I guess. Keeping these guys on defense in depth is not too bad. Planning is a nice bonus, but having entrenchment is probably pretty good on at least one of my infantry divisions. Man, how are things going? They're fine. This actually seems like it's not the end of the world, really. Kind of sucks for the Yugoslavians are getting dragged into this, but, you know, I don't have many options at this point. There's a connection here, but that's fine. I think we can probably crack this line right now. It's not going to matter. Yeah, immediately capturing Vladivostok. It's going to immediately make things easier for us. Okay, so that means you guys, first of all, congratulations on your promotion. Apparently, you get more HP. That's useful. Second of all, I think HP is a little underrated. Second of all, our strike should be up this line towards Harbin and then Queenar. That's where we should be going. Can I just march to Shenyang? I repeat myself. Alright. Time to go, lads. Who is justifying? Turkey, you're already at war with us. Dinguses. Hey, we got commercial nuclear reactors, air-independent propulsors. Quieter. Less fuel consumption. Faster. Let's do quieter. I love it when my engines are quiet. No one can hear me. Is that a fuel? Is that a supply depot? Oh boy, it sure is. Alright. The situation has changed. As it is wont to do. Several things. One, at this point, we can get to Harbin that way. And you don't need to be that far east. Number two, we're probably looking to push up to Mongolia's border. I don't know why I'm not getting the option to release Japan. That's kind of confusing to me. But something like this probably will do it. Listen, man, if the Ruskies can't beat the frickin' Chinese, and basically they couldn't, then I don't think we stand. I think we'll be fine. Like, I think we're all right. Please support the attack on Harbin. Excellent. Now, it's... Actually, they're already cut off. That's just Kihar. I think there's a part of me that's just like, just keep going, man. But... or no, it's just the Heishi corridor, I think, is the thing where they're getting their supply now. And also, like, by sea. You can get a preferred tactic. You... Hey, guess what? You can grab breakthrough. Yes, breakthrough. No, there's nothing super amazing that we're not using. Alright. Cameroon wants to use air bases. Non-aggression with Mauritania? Icelandic? Wait, is Iceland involved in this somehow? Why is Iceland... What is happening? Why is Iceland... Aha! Okay, they're in an anti-international pact. Okay. Sure, man. I don't think you're gonna last very long, but whatever. Yeah, this is not looking great for the anti-international forces, to be perfectly frank. This seems like this might be a disaster for them, actually. I'm spreading out a bit too much. Stay on that side of the river, okay? And we don't really have the resources for that. Netherlands has capitulated, that's really good. Please go to Kihar like I told you to go. Told you to. You can go to Nanchang as well, whatever. Capture that. Railroad junction. It's fine. I'm so glad I upgraded my forces to be good at being tanks. I don't think I need these for anything. Oh, light tanks we might still need technically. Whatever. I would love it if we could go here. Ecuador can go to modern MPs. Peru can go to modern MPs. In terms of, like... armored cars? Yeah. Colombia can go to modern MPs. Chile can go to modern MPs. Cameroon. Nope. Bolivia, modern MPs. Brazil, modern MPs. Venezuela, modern MPs. Uruguay, modern MPs. Okay. Do we not have enough armored cars? Alright. That was... seems like we've reached pretty much the right point for that. Alright, great. You guys... can crush those guys right quick. Awesome. You can attack here. You can attack here. I'm spreading out my tanks too much again. This happens. I probably... how many more Mountaineers can I get? 4 more? Sure. 4 more Mountaineers divisions. Sounds fine to me. Why not? Rah, 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 rah. And then... we could get more modern armor. We need to get way more tanks. That's fine, I can do that. Probably grab more of that. Grab more of that. Grab some more of this. Nice. Oh, hey! That's pretty good. Okay. Cool. Apparently sinking convoys. That's cool. Is my navy repaired yet? It so isn't. I'm producing boats. Slowly, but I am. Thought, is there like a wall somewhere? Like a barrier? I think there used to be. I don't know what those are, but you're giving them to me. I'll take them. Tanks, that's what they are. This is org, recover, consumption, give me HP. This is org, give me recover. Okay. I think my next plan is to try to just do a westward sweep. I think that what I'm doing up here is not useful. So I think I'm going to concentrate my firepower over here. We're going to think very hard about who has supply and where. Maybe I don't do that. Maybe I, like, just zoom past all the various supply depots. Kind of crazy that I held on to Tianjin. I'm like, I'll do a staff office plan to improve my planning speed. We love planning speed. Okay. Yeah, man. Dude, I'm scared of Iceland, he says, not being scared of Iceland. I should attack, like, right now. Kurdistan has capitulated. These are dark times. Seemed like kind of an inevitability. That seems like a supply depot. It is. Rolling, rolling, rolling. How's my participation? It's 12%. Pretty good. I've lost next to no troops, too. That's pretty strong. I can get soft attack, reduced production, cost, armor, hard attack. Probably want armor. I love armor. I love that my vehicles are armored. How's the armor on this? 200. 200 on the tanks that I'm using for the day-to-day crapola. All right, you should frickin' concentrate your forces. And you should produce light ships, probably. A few more of them. Give me steel. Yeah, we're not producing anything. Fark. Do we have any remaining steel? There's some remaining steel. I'm going to slurp it up. I'm going to slurp up the steel. But other than that, the answer is no. Is there any remaining steel that I can grab by improving Infrastructure. I can grab chromium. That does something. That does something. I'm, like, desperate for steel. There's steel there. That seems good, but I don't know if I can get it from the commune. There's enough going on there that I'm like, maybe though. Any other steels? You've got some steel. It's literally +1 steel. You've got some steel. Pretty not good. Looks like the answer is no. Okay, so this has been an interesting start to a war. I think we're gonna win. I don't feel like the Russians have the sauce. I've seen Russia with the sauce, but usually it requires, like, the fact that they were getting their butts kicked by the Chinese kind of indicates that they are pretty much sauceless. They're pushing into us in some places, but, like, they're getting kind of folded up in China, to be honest. And to me, that represents saucelessness. Oh, we're also technically still at war with freaking these guys. All right. Either way, that's going to be it for today. I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.